What's booming, yeah, it's your boy Shinko, Fleur, and as much as I love to laugh at the biggie, there's just some days where you gotta detox. Now, I do carry the sticky icky, but sometimes I like to carry 2 cups of wine just so I can go ahead and deglaze. So, grab your friends, come, and relax for a bit. And like always, we always get started right after the beat.
I need banana, tasty banana. Squeeze the peel, it comes in denim. Put banana in my mouth. Squeeze the banana, put the banana in.
What's up, Chad? How we doing up in here? Hold on, I gotta do something real quick. Give me 1 minute, guys. Hold on.
Mirror, mirror on my 5-piece tree, my bedroom set.
After all that work and everything, and I'm out of time, and I can't beat the game. Wow. I can't even look. I can't even leave. What the fuck? Super Looper. Loop through time 10 times. That's not it, though. So there's no way to beat it. It's unbeatable. The dialogue option to beat the game doesn't exist. I can't beat it. Yeah. Unbeatable game. I have it. What do I do with it?
Sorry, guys. What's up, guys? I'm sorry. It's just I caught this salt live, so.
Oh my god, dude!
What's up, everybody?
Seriously, I'm regretting that I did this today. I really
You
am.
picked this game, but you picked it. You picked it.
I really am. The game's not even beatable on one of my 3+ hour gameplay streams.
Yo, he is tight.
Oh my god.
He is tight.
Tantalus cannot catch the drop.
ビッチ、郵送ソウル
I went the
T。
wrong way because I'm so pissed. I did. I don't even know. You can't get up there from here, can you? You got to go all the fucking way the other way. This sucks ass.
Oh, he tight.
I like how I had to break the case 4 to 5 times for the crown to show up on the ground.
Yo, hold on, Roger. We gotta pick up the phone.
Oh my god.
Yo, he is so bad.
Yeah, of course. I'm starving. I can't eat dinner. I still gotta fucking upload. I'm 15 minutes over and still going because the game's glitched at the fucking end. It doesn't work right.
Sensitive niggas.
Yeah, motherfucker. I'll fuck you up.
This is stupid bullshit.
Come on, let's get the wage quick. Come on, baby, so we can go through the pre-stream. Come on, baby. Run, run, run. Save. Do something. Yeah, he is done. He's done.
You know, the shit I saw an hour ago.
This is a certified hood classic.
And here you are. Allow me to introduce. There will be first.
He's gonna do the whole shit all over again?
Here it is. See this? It's Proserpina's crown.
I would recognize that anywhere. And yet my beloved still wears hers. What is this? How did you come by it?
I took it from her after I killed her in another timeline.
You vile, despicable creature. Why would you do such a thing? And worse still, boast about it.
I didn't want to kill her, but if you don't put an end to the golden rule, I'll do it again.
You have put me in an impossible position. If I refuse, you will murder her. And yet, if I agree, I will lose my wager and return to Elysium humiliated and alone.
Come on, let's do it.
what's it
Let's
gonna
do
be?
it.
I do not see that I have a choice in this. Your treachery
Come on.
and savagery have opened my eyes like nothing I have witnessed in 3,000
Let's do it.
years. And now you have shown
me your species' true colors, and I see that possibility full to ever be with all.
This is gone.
This has gone on too long. It's
There you go,
time to
Psycho.
let go of this form
of her,
of all of you.
But know this: if I
I
abandon
abandon the wager and leave for Elysium.
neither she nor your
your
kind may ever ascend.
set.
We just want to return to the world.
Very well.
Fuck
I
your
will have
Elysium.
Charon make arrangements to ferry the others. But as for you, be aware you will be separated from the rest.
Why?
Once this exodus begins, the events that brought you to this moment will never have taken place, and you will have created a paradox. What will become of you is difficult to predict, but that is the risk you have taken
Oh
by
my
interfering
God.
in the natural flow of time. Now, are you ready?
We done?
Sure. Let's get this over with.
You would best pray our paths never cross again, mortal.
Come on. There we go.
Wow. How great that the end of the game doesn't work for me like everyone else, apparently. Everyone says there was a dialogue option you could choose to beat him.
You did!
The other way.
Yeah, because you're a dumbass. Because you're a dumbass.
Unbelievable.
Yes, it's unbelievable that you're that much of a dumbass.
Oh. Hi there. Gave me a bit of a fright. Thought I was in here alone. I'm Al.
Al Worth, I came here to find you.
Well, here I am. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
I was hoping you know who I am.
Know who you are?
Nuh.
I barely remember how I got here myself.
Come on, let's do
Did
this.
that lady in the forest send you in here after me? I guess I lost track of time, learning about the history of this place, and it is extraordinary. I'm fairly certain you and I are the first people to set foot in this city for about 2,000 years. Fortunately for us, the last person in here was a Roman man named Galerius, who inscribed an
Hey,
account
what's
of
up?
the
I'm gonna go
temple.
down the list in a few,
Apparently,
everybody.
there
I'm
was a
sorry.
community of 20-something people trapped in here, and living in fear of a curse they called the Golden Rule. They believed that if even one person sinned, an unknown god would cast them all into gold, like the 1,000 people who'd lived here before them.
Let's
Then,
go.
One day, just as Galerius had finished praying for a good harvest at the shrine of Proserpina, an oracle appeared and told him how to solve the ills of the city, like saving the life of a dying woman, foiling an assassination attempt, and so on.
Supposed to be the good
Meanwhile,
ending.
the oracle walked up to the temple of the mysterious god,
Let's
this
do
one right here,
this.
and demanded an audience. And the doors just opened up to him. Nobody knows what went on in there, but
What's up, everybody?
Galerius wrote the oracle must have been more persuasive than Odysseus, because the next thing he knew, the ground shook, and the voice of that god rang out over the city. The many have suffered long enough. Unfortunately, Galerius' account just sort of stops after that, leaving a lot of questions unanswered. What became of him and the other people who lived here? What happened to all the golden statues? And did this mysterious oracle single-handedly undo the curse that had terrorized people for hundreds of years?
Hey, what's up, Clay? We still got the pre-stream. We still got the
Romans are
pre-stream.
crazy.
I don't know, it reads like an earnest account to me. Anyway, I think I found a way out through the aqueduct that brought water into the city. Follow me.
Right behind you.
And we're done.
So now this is the same as the other ending. But he said you're not going to return with them. Right? He said you're not going to return with Charon. You're not allowed to.
I'm gonna pause here for a moment and make sure nobody else has ever lured into this temple.
Good idea.
You go on ahead.
So Charon will know who you are now. And say, wow.
All right, let me
you
see.
know,
Let me see when he gets to Charon.
fucked
If nothing
with,
interesting happens, I'm just gonna cut it off.
aliens. Nice popping everywhere.
You're back. But you're alone.
I see
Does
boobs.
that mean you didn't find Al?
Found him. He'll be here in a moment.
Ah, what a relief. Why don't you
I discover you now you said you were. I remember meeting you 2,000 years ago.
Ah, I see. I thought you might. Well, now you know. I suppose you have questions.
Who are you really?
You can just call me Charon.
We already
if
know
you
this.
like. I do not enjoy deceit. That most people.
What truth is
that?
that?
You died, of course. My
Yes, we
role
know this.
as-
How'd I die?
most ask
Oh, come on, Phil. I want to know now.
I want to
as you
know.
wish.
You were murdered.
Bro, come. All right, I'm cutting it off.
When you discovered a cache of
So you
forgotten
found the
lands,
coin, and the coin warped you to
including
the
2
alien.
silver coins.
Okay, done. 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 That was a total snooze fest. Couldn't even let you in. He doesn't even let you enjoy the fucking game, bro. He doesn't let you enjoy the fucking game. Amazing. Amazing. Fucking amazing. All right, so before we start, let's go down the list. What's up, Agent Proper, Wilson Galvalo, Fog, Dougmatic 1651, Perk Cobain, JC 2000X, What's up, Frosty Beats, Randy Winston, Handsome, Gordon Flowers, DN, Blaze T, Phantom Wolverine Figure, Excalibur 2010, Necro 13, Ice Yamamoto, Yandera Maiden, Cricket Dynamo 720, Kid Flim, Smith Super Awesome Reviews. What's up, J Corona 984, Mr. Lion, DN, The Inevitable Air. What's up, Kazumi Ishikawa, how we doing, Michael Kranikowski, Roderick, Per Cobain, Silent Weapons 3, Brandon Steger, Crackerjack, Master Doctor N7, Clay Dale. What's up? A secret one. How we doing, baby? How are we doing? Shadow 6743. What's up? VLX 11387. Wilson Gow again, baby. How we doing? Twice, Stan. I see you, baby. HGB2. What's up, baby? How we doing? Shoddy 999. How we doing? I see you there. Jay Kramer F. Nerdy Guy 2022. Ferris Anonymous. How we doing? Zach Warrington, what's up? Cadence the Anime Girl, Naoto Ronan, what's up? How you? Dog Splain, Lazy Man Tech, Amar Vance, Jeff Snod, Gasai, AJ 1874, what's up? Movie Sign, how we doing out here? Loki Doki 517, Cliff F, Butt Plug Glove, Larry B, Viking Gaming, how we doing? What's up? What is up, everybody? How y'all doing? That shit was boring. I'm sorry, that shit was boring as fuck. One of the most boring gameplays ever. God damn it. Irie1, what's up, baby? How we doing? How we doing today? All right, so let's get into it, because it just pissed me off. I was trying to see if I get some good salt, and then it just dissolved. Golem of Will 472, what's up, baby? JG Winnell, what's up, baby? How we doing? All right. So what's up? So let's get into this bullshit, because he made me wait. Is it gonna start?
I dribbled off and it got all over my fucking leg. Let's continue.
Blooper World Order, thank you for the $2 super chat, hun. What the fuck? I'm sorry, honey, but you need to moisturize, okay, honey? It's for your own good.
All right, good
don't
morning,
have dry,
everyone. Sorry for the
skin.
delayed start today.
Okay, you don't want to have squid
here on the
jerky,
Prestream
coming off the side of your
had
face.
some technical difficulties, which happens every once in a while with this setup that I have that's incredibly outdated. In this case, I tried to turn on the podcast,
What's up, baby?
and my mic was muted. I'm like, oh, this happens every once in a while. I tried to close OBS to restart it, and it wouldn't close. It just hung. When that happens, it means that there's some kind of a big driver failure.
Stanty, what's up, baby? How we doing?
Start your computer entirely. So I had to do that and ended up taking some extra time. Anyway, ladies and gents, welcome to the Prestream podcast. Today is Thursday, the 12th of May, 2022. And we got a lot of stuff to talk about today. We really do. We got the schedule to talk about with the upcoming marathon event. I have some preliminary results all over my fucking cuisine poll. Let's continue. With the King.
Roderick, thank you for the $1.99 super chat, hun. Everyone, let's yell at Blooper to get lotion.
At that, we got to talk about some game news today.
Mark Jackson, what's up, baby? We just started.
Shaking, chaos-inducing, landscape-changing game delays. How exciting to talk about games, major games being delayed, changing the entire landscape of 2022 in a big way. So we got quite a good amount of stuff to talk about on today's Prestream podcast, okay? First of all, before we even get to all
ain't funny.
We should talk a little bit more about the changes that I made to my content and my streams yesterday and the feedback that I've gotten from you guys about it. First of all, you may notice there's a new overlay down there. Take a look at that.
Yeah, it's the same overlay we always see.
Or
pretty
we
bullshit.
switch over very quickly to my game capture setup here. You'll notice, if I can get this to work.
Oh, of course, Bull Rock. I do believe some stuff is just bought for him. I mean, technically everything's bought from, but I think that he's had some stuff specifically
the new
bought
overlay
from.
over here, as you can see, my new webcam border, right? And I have all these different colors I can do. As you can see, this one is orange, which is kind of neat. And we'll be using that for today's gameplay of the Forgotten City. But I have a lot of other colors available, including green, red, and blue. All right, so good variety now with the layouts and everything that I can actually use on the streams. Pretty neat.
Me too, guys. I have new layouts too. I got some new layouts. Okay, I got some new layouts. Hold on, let's see. I got two so far. I didn't upload the other one. Okay, so I got this layout right here. You know, I call this Purple Thunder. You feel me? I like that. And then I got another one over here, right? Which I like to just call Moon. Right here. Let's see. It's called Moon. I like that one. All right. You see that? You see how that works right there? Look at that. That's lovely. You see that action right there? That's a good overlay. That's what we call good overlays. Okay. I got some more too. I'm gonna have Cotton Candy Sky. I'm gonna have Blood Moon. I'm gonna have some other ones. I just gotta set them up. But that's improvement, DSP. Not fucking colors and shit. Like, get over yourself, bro. Like, come on, DSP. Step your game up. Step your game up. Step your game up, sir. Step your game.
This is a new addition and new improvement that I did. And of course, shout out to the person who helped me out with this. Obviously, to the stream, right?
Clay,
now,
they just if you ever seen so basically if you see my this is all just borrowed from Dororo Hedoro. So the chicks is just one chick that's on the side, and I think in the OVA, I forgot the guy's name. Shit, I forgot everybody's name except for Noi. So my profile picture is of Noi that I just touched up, and then the two chicks on the bottom is just like a random chick that Noi's boss. I forgot the guy's name. Not the senpai, not the blonde haired dude, the other dude with the red hair. I forgot his name. Like she was just talking to him, so I just clipped that. That's about it. You see, I take. Oh no, wait, no. What did we do? No, that was wrong. We couldn't start that. Sorry, but that's where I got all my stuff from. Dororo Hedoro.
Crew was that you guys over the years have been asking me to improve the quality of my webcam, because when I'm streaming gameplay, not now when I'm on screen for a podcast or whatever, but when I'm streaming gameplay, you guys have told me my webcam is too blurry, and you don't like the webcam because it's blurry. You don't like the face
Nobody
cam.
said that.
The face cam.
No.
1080.
Nobody likes. It's not that nobody likes the face cam. Nobody likes the face. Nobody likes the face, DSP. That's what it is. Nobody likes the face, not the face cam. You could chase the face cam as many times as you want. The face will still be unlikable. You know what I'm saying? Smiths, he thinks that taking a shower should be praised. Like he should be praised for showering. Like, come on, bro.
Face cam like everybody else. All right. So I said, well, if we're already improving the layout and everything, now would be a time to institute some more changes. But the reason why I didn't do it over the years is very simple. It's not that my webcam doesn't have 1080p capabilities. Obviously, it does. Look, I'm doing it right now.
Is
but
that my
this
computer?
Webcam is small. And what I mean by that is the lens, I'm not exaggerating. This is the size of the lens. Look,
okay.
It's not even as big as my nostril.
Okay.
Not as big as a tooth. The lens is absolutely tiny.
Okay. And some people use their iPads as a webcam.
Cameras and optics. The bigger the lens,
no,
the better the quality visual.
No,
period.
What the fuck are you? No, it's not the fucking rule of. Dude, I've worked with people in media. No, that's not the fucking rule of thumb. You do not need a huge ass fucking camera because we do not need to see everything in your fucking. There's nothing for us to look at, Phil. So why do you need a big ass lens for nothing? We're just gonna see how. We're just gonna find out. We're just gonna confirm. It's just gonna confirm how dirty your house is. Okay, that's it. You do not need a huge ass fucking lens. I know too many people with high def webcams, okay, that are the lens is very small. What is this dude talking about, bro?
Tiny little cameras, they use ones with big ass lenses. That's why over the years, if you haven't noticed, the size of the lens
Look at that. Pirate Kings let him know.
Has actually grown on the back of the phone to increase the quality of the visuals that camera can do. Okay? So, even though this camera can do 1080p, increasing the quality from 480p to 1080p isn't necessarily going to increase the quality of what you see on my streams and in my videos. And the major problem here, okay, is that when I increase the quality, it actually eats up a lot extra of my processor, which I know sounds stupid because it really is. There's no reason that my processor should have extra taken up, but it absolutely does. So
okay, so let's say
let's switch back.
That's some fucking that alone is bullshit. But let's just say let's just say if that were true specifically. Don't you think if it's processing a higher quality image, it's gonna have to work harder, and it's gonna have to take up, it's gonna have to take up more energy from the processor? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. If what you're saying is true.
I dribbled off at I got all over my fucking
When this dude
leg.
talks about
Let's
technology,
continue.
Lime, thank you for the $4.99 super chat, hun. He can't help his ashiness. I know, but we gotta try. We gotta try, honey. Thank you, Lime. Love you, Lime.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just fuck, bro. Like, I hate when he talks about technology because he talks about shit. Like, it's like even me, like a person, like, I don't know about technology. Like, even though I had a desktop support role, it was just basic troubleshooting shit. But it's like, even I know this shit. Like, it's just, this dude seriously doesn't know how to manage his fucking business.
To this scene, this is now 1080p visuals. What you're seeing right now is 1080p. Okay? Does it look 1080p? All day yesterday, I had this camera on 1080p. And a lot of people were like, well, did you turn it on? Did you improve it yet? I was like, yeah. And they're like, oh, well, we can't tell. Like, no shit. That's what I was telling you guys.
Like, even Guts is saying it looks the same.
That's what I knew would happen. You know?
Like, Eternal Napalm.
Quality wasn't going to necessarily look better on the stream. Because really
even his dents, the dents are telling him that this shit don't look good.
This webcam that I'm using right now is
Shaquille O'Neal.
that I bought probably like 10 years ago. Or even more than that, it might be. I'm trying to remember.
Look at, yo, everybody's getting at him. Everybody's getting at him.
Back when I was editing videos on YouTube back in the day and we were doing things like motion control games and shit like that, I would have this webcam set up. I would have my digital camera set up, and I would do picture-in-picture video using it. So, yeah, this camera is 1080p, if you can believe it. But look at the quality of this webcam right now. You don't really notice it, do you? So here's what happened. Yesterday.
Is it like, yo, everyone in this chat, even the dents are like, yo, like.
Yesterday.
You're bugging.
I had the 1080p webcam all day long, okay?
I would say 4 pulls, Meth Bear.
And for the first stream, which was WWE, all right, 2K22, seemed fine. Didn't seem to negatively affect the stream or the video quality at all. Everything was good. And everyone was like, all right, fine. But then I played.
What you paid for? What you paid? What you paid for? What you paid for?
Because already when I'm playing Halo Infinite multiplayer, super action-packed, first-person game, tons of things going on the screen. You're running, you're shooting, there's graphical things going crazy. Very rarely in the Halo are you just standing around, right? So guess what?
I know, but it's just like, it's a waste.
The quality of it declined. Not only the stream, but even the on-demand videos. It got choppy in parts. And I know because I watched back the videos myself, and I was like, ooh, yeah, it's chopping up, especially when there's a big firefight. I was playing shoddy snipers, and anytime I got close to someone with a shotgun and we're blowing away at each other with the shotguns, it would go frame rate. It would turn into a slideshow. Okay? That was because my CPU was literally maxing during those scenes. Okay? So,
yo.
During that stream, people were asking me, oh, well, can you change it? Can you lower it? I'm not doing it now. You know, if we want to change it on the fly later. So what it seems to me is...
So he would rather have these people...
If I want to increase the quality of my webcam, it has to be a case-by-case basis. If I'm playing a game where there's not going to be a ton of action, where there's going to be, like, standing around or more static positioning, and it's not constant movement and constant frame rate changes and things, all right, then it's fine to do 1080p webcam. But in a game like Halo, and any game that's going to have high action and high movement, I might have to lower it back to 720p or maybe even 480p, all right? It's just a necessary evil at this point. You know, when I get a new setup, hopefully sometime this year.
Eric Coy, what's up, baby?
It probably won't be a concern
Darren
anymore,
Von Kame,
right?
Roach Bait, Zion Agent,
fine.
what's up,
now,
baby?
You know, I have a new webcam or camera.
Antonio Cruz, what's up, baby?
Webcam anymore. I think I want either a digital camera or camcorder.
Notifies mine, what's up, baby?
My new PC, and my new PC will have enough capabilities, whether it's through the GPU or the CPU, whatever it is. That
somebody's gonna buy it for me.
Encoding, we'll be able to handle all of this and not be maxing out when I'm doing it. Okay.
Yo, you sound like every single fucking dumbass. Every dumbass that I used to, like, when I used to, like, work with, like, when I used to work in IT, and they used to try to just get a new computer, and they just didn't need a new computer. Like, dude, like, you just thought, yeah, I need this because, you know, I need it for the processing power because, you know, I have, you know, in Excel, like, I gotta run these, no. We can upgrade your RAM. You're not getting a whole new fucking computer just for fucking macros in Excel.
The
Fuck that shit.
pancakes are ready. Shimatsugage, thank you for the $5 super chat, hon. Making up excuses so as to not improve his content. Period.
Exactly. Like, it's just you don't need all that shit, dude. You just need to know how to work it. Because that's the thing. Again, I've said this before. You're sitting there driving a Daewoo, right? And you're bitching and moaning because you want a Ferrari, or, because it will go faster. But the thing is, you do not know how to drive a Ferrari. You do not know how to drive a car that fast. So you're going to fucking crash. You're going to crash and you're going to burn. Exactly, JG went out. They want a whole new computer. And fucking and then put all the shit they had on their old computer onto the new computer and experience the same fucking problem. Like, this dude wants a Ferrari just to go down to Fred Meyer's. Like, yo, you don't need that. But he's the personification of that shit.
I dribbled off. It's kind of a mixed bag. I definitely think that the overlays are better, and people give me
Lawless69, thank you for that $2 super chat, hun. I used to work at Staples. He's the perfect mark. Exactly.
But at the very same time, we're in a position where the webcam change didn't really help that much. Okay? So today,
I think 8.5
first
pocket
stream
boy.
We'll try 1080p. If you guys are telling me, man, this is really starting to chop up and have issues.
No, that's Lagather. That's a little too.
Pirate King, you know
that's
what?
a little
Just
too
get
much.
out of here. Goodbye. Okay.
He leaned Pirate King.
So, if you guys are noticing issues
This is
today,
a good boy points. What's up, baby?
The Forgotten City on the first stream, or tonight when we're playing Mirror's Edge, and you're saying, man, it's chopping up. Tell me, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna change it on the fly. We're gonna work this together. That's the thing about me and my content. It's interactive. It's
But that's just for That's just for checking. That's just for checking
listen to your
emails.
feedback. I wanted to improve things around here, make them look refreshed and interesting. I wanted to try something new, something you guys had asked for years. It's not going to work across the board, which sucks. I would love for it to work. It's not going to work. I need your help to determine
Slayer, save Pirate King.
All right, and please let me know. Okay, let me know exactly when it's going to work, and if it doesn't work, we'll change it. Well, I don't know if 720p is going to be much of a difference.
I don't think I don't think he's in contact with anybody to be doing all that stuff. I just don't see
let's
it.
be honest here. In some games, even with the 480p webcam, the frame rate would drop. So there you go.
That's not the webcam's fault.
Okay.
Though.
So that's one major thing I wanted to talk about before we even got to the schedule and everything, because I felt it was important because I need your feedback today. So as we're playing, let me know.
Your
say, hey,
feedback,
Phil, it's chopping up again. I think it's your webcam. Then we can try to adjust it on the fly. Okay. Cool.
On the fly, baby.
All right. Now, let us talk about the schedule for the week. It's very exciting. We'll talk about an update on this food poll for Feasting with the King. And then we're going to talk about news. Ooh, the gaming news we have for today. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, today we're doing something completely different.
All right,
I would not be surprised.
I'm drinking some water. I'll be right back.
Or honestly, even disappointed if today's first gameplay stream ends up having low attendance, low support, and is nearly dead.
Wait, what the fuck? Preemptive begging.
I promised you guys
Dutch, what's up,
months
baby?
ago, and I'm someone who wants to live up to his promises. Okay. Many months ago, in January. Okay. It was dead. There was no new game releases. Nothing was going on, and we were doing a lot of downtime content. And one of the things that we started doing was we were going to Game Pass, and we were pulling games almost daily off of Game Pass to try out and do.
He's talking about Game Pass. I'll be
one
right
of the
back.
That
I'm
we
just
tried out was called The Forgotten City. Okay. This game is actually started as a Skyrim mod that got so complex they decided to make it into its own game. In this game, you are someone who gets pulled into the past, into an underground city full of Romans. And the people who live there are all in a time loop and apparently are under the control of some gods who live by this golden rule. And if they break the golden rule, all of a sudden everyone gets killed and turned into gold. Okay? So it's an interesting premise. You're calling a time loop trying to solve the mystery of what's actually really going on down there. And I played through this for many hours. I think it was like maybe 5-6 hours. And we actually got 3 out of the 4 endings done. Okay?
Your boy, thank you for the $5 super chat, hun. Please chat, help me, a 40-year-old grown man, figure out how to do a job I've done for over a decade. Also, please tip as support looks low. Exactly. Shiloh, how you doing, baby?
Reason being, it's the
All right,
hardest
I'll be right back. I'm going to get water.
In order to get this 4th and final ending of the game, you have to complete every single mission in the game in one run through this Groundhog Day style game. which means you have to find all the items you need. You have to set up every single situation to go. Like, you have to do a ton of legwork to set it up. It's not like every other ending you could do within like half an hour to an hour. This is like you have to set it up for hours and hours, okay? So, it's so complex that it takes hours to set up. I have a guide to use today to try to make sure that we get this done. If I don't use the guide, chances are we'll never figure it out because it's cryptic and confusing, okay? So that being said, today's first stream, I am doing this, and we're going to beat it. And from what I'm to understand, it takes about 2 hours gameplay-wise, but also there's all this endgame dialogue and everything to fully explain everything, so it's going to take longer than 2 hours, probably around 3, to fully see the full ending of the game. Okay, and that's by the way. If I don't fuck it up, and now I end up having to do multiple.
You did fuck it up.
Of the day over and over that are wastes of time, which I might.
You did fuck it up though.
Okay.
Not a Carl. What's up, baby?
Yeah. Now you might say, well, wait a minute. Why are you doing this in May, and what's the deal? Well, I promised this back in January and February because what happened was there was a few nights we didn't have much to do, and people voted and said, hey, we'd like to see the conclusion of Forgotten City. And I didn't realize that the end of the game would take 2 to 3 hours to do, so I couldn't do it on a late night stream like I had promised. And I said, all right, I promise you guys, once things calm down, I will come back to the game for a one-off stream and we will finish it, okay? So here's the thing. I know there's not going to be a lot of people who are on this stream. There's people who are watching this in January, who voted for it in like February. We're like
this is a certified hood classic.
So I know that we're not going to get a ton of people on today's stream, and likely, I'm not kidding, this might be one of the least supported streams I've ever done. I wouldn't be shocked if that were the case. I'm kind of expecting it, all right? But that's okay. I want to live up to my promises to you guys, all right? I know this is not going to be one for a big audience, and that's okay. When I finish the podcast, I guarantee you.
Dude, I had to cut it off because he just kept skipping through the fucking dialogue. I really want to know.
At least
like, that's the thing
about. You need to do it and get it done. See how it truly ends.
That's the thing about Phil. Like, you can't get nothing from you can't get anything from his streams. Like, I can't even watch a game and see if I want to play it sans Phil because he keeps fucking it up. Like, he keeps fucking it up. Like, you can't even enjoy the game. You can't even do your own assessment of the game based on his gameplay because he's rushing, stalling, doing all this bullshit.
For those who are interested, great. We finally get to see, because I am. I want to see how it ends.
You didn't.
I'm
you just
interested in seeing how
nope.
It's going to go.
You zoomed right through it, motherfucker.
So let's just have fun today. Have a
we just saw it. You zoomed through it.
Just let it ride, okay? All right. Now, later tonight, on the late stream, it is going to be something interesting and different. I'm going to go back to a game from the first year that I was a content creator on YouTube. It's a game called Mirror's Edge. Mirror's Edge is a unique game in a first-person perspective, but it's not what you're thinking. It's not a shooter, and it's not an RPG. It is a parkour puzzle game, meaning your goal in this game is to avoid conflict with people and instead escape them and evade them by doing crazy parkour moves all over these very colorful and interestingly designed stages. Most of the stages are huge puzzles. How do I get from here to here? How do I platform from here to here using this mechanic or that mechanic? And I remember the level design is quite unique. Like, it's colorful, it's interesting. I actually was blown away by this game when I played it in 2008. My one complaint is that it was full of bugs. There was a lot of game bugs and issues in the game as I played it. And one of them was an infinite fall bug where I kept falling and could never land. I had to restart the whole stage from the start, which was really frustrating that you couldn't just load from a checkpoint. Okay. Now, years later,
because he knows that he has children in his chat.
Mirror's Edge Catalyst, and this was in 2016. So 8 years after the fact, they decided to reboot the franchise with a sequel. It sucked ass. It was terrible because what they did is they took it out of its formula of being, you know, linear design stages with puzzle parkour elements, and they turned it into an open world game with tons of side content that was boring, grindy, and a waste of your time.
Excuse me. Again, sorry. He's bitching because it wasn't a linear game that told him what to do. He hates to explore. He wants to be told what to fucking do. Just call yourself a walking sim player, dude. You're a walking sim content creator, motherfucker. Like, that's it. Walking sim content creator. You just want to boot the game, just fucking play. Dude, just react. Just do the reaction, bro. You're better off with that. You gotta like, come on, man. You're really bitching because a game is a walk. You know, a game lets you explore. Like Jesus
and the
fucking
story
Christ.
absolutely sucked ass. Okay, I played it. I hated it. I thought it was terrible. One of the worst games of the year, and I basically slammed the shit out of it over on my channel KO Gaming when I was used to do edited game reviews.
Yeah, remember that when he used
to do videos on the channel?
Yeah, remember that?
Over 100,000 plus views.
Yeah, and look where you are now. Look where you are now. Yeah, take a sip. Take a sip with that gin.
So anyway,
cope with the fact that you're a fucking failure.
2008. I've always wanted to go back to it. Why?
Crave.
Well,
He's been craving.
It is a completely unique game. I've never played another game since that feels like Mirror's Edge. Although there are other games that kind of became spiritual successors, like Dying Light's open world parkour system. But I'm telling you, it's not like that. And you're going to see when we play it, it's these puzzles inside of buildings that are really unique.
Oh no, you won't. You'll be super surprised when you see when I play it. When you could just look it up on fucking YouTube.
Open world roaming or anything like that against enemies. Okay. And
I can't wait till he fucks it up. I really can't wait.
Back to it because it's a great game that I didn't do justice. In 2008, I had a tiny digital camera, not even HD, that was pointed at an angle at my television to try to fit a widescreen television into a standard definition camera border. It had terrible audio, terrible visuals, terrible everything. The only thing cool was my commentary. That was it. So I've always wanted to go back and replay it full HD, live streamed, have this fun experience with you guys. And I've decided now is a good time to do it. There's really nothing going on in the realm of new releases right now. And by the way, it's a short game. We could probably beat it within a few streams. So it's not a game that's going to be lingering around for 2 months like a lot of my other recent playthroughs. Okay? So,
2 streams.
I'm very
2 streams.
excited to do this starting tonight at 6:45 p.m. Pacific.
So guys,
time.
2 streams. We got 2 streams.
Mirror's Edge, and I hope that you guys will join me for that. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be fun retro stuff. I'm really excited for it. I hope you guys will join. All right? Okay. Tomorrow, Friday, Skyrim Anniversary Edition moves to the daytime slot. We're actually in a really good part of the game, the Dragonborn DLC. We're in Morrowind now, and I played Morrowind years ago, and I actually enjoy playing this now because it has the music and it has a lot of the characters and creatures from Morrowind in it. It's very,
What's up,
very
Dan
fun.
Dark?
And so we're having a great time open world wandering, finding quests, and all kinds of stuff. You know, the usual chill stuff that happens in Skyrim. So I hope you will join me.
Yes, Mr. Roddy
for the main
Boomer.
stream
We're
on
all ready.
tomorrow. I am a little concerned because I don't know if the audience that's now been watching Skyrim on nights will convert over to the days if they even can. Maybe there's some people who can't make it earlier, right? But I'm hoping that at least some of my main daytime audience will stick around.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's manipulative,
Relaxing,
Smiths.
chill fun
It's
of
like a
Skyrim,
fucking.
okay?
I'm telling you, it's
Friday night. It's our usual weekly Friday night.
It's predatory.
Fight.
It's downright
Street Fighter
predatory.
Fun in the Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection. However, we are in the final countdown. I did the math last week. I think we only have 7 sessions left of this game until it's retired for good. Actually, it might not be 6. I have to redo the math tomorrow night. But I think it's either 7 or 6 sessions left, and then the new collection releases, which I'm very excited for. So, have some fun with me on Friday night if you like Street Fighter. All right? Then on Saturday is the big day. The big marathon celebration of 1 year since I returned to YouTube as a full-time content creator. There's going to be all kinds of fun festivities going on.
That's not fair. You guys are messing up my triggers. Insane Spiral 01, what's up, baby?
My first ever big simulation match in WWE 2K22. And maybe even more, depending if time permits. I don't really know how long.
Renee, but remember, I'm calling him Ashy. That's an insult, Renee.
But I think
it's an insult. I'm calling him Ashy. I'm saying he's dry. I'm saying he doesn't moisturize.
It's funny because someone said to me, Phil, is this like the first
Tony T,
time
what's up, baby?
that you're doing a marathon with 0 gameplay that you're actually controlling?
Stop it!
Gameplay, there will be WWE, but I'm not controlling it. That's AI control.
I'm just going to make it a soundbite.
Actually, no, we've done marathons with the retrospectives before, where I didn't touch anything. It was just watching videos, and we reacted to it the entire stream.
React.
But, yeah, case in point, I haven't really done anything like this in a very long time. Usually there's a gameplay element involved.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to stream it, Smiths.
Right? So, Saturday should be exciting. Then Sunday and Monday. Sunday's going to be more full daytime streaming of...
No, I haven't seen Angel Reyes.
That's right. I finally get a real session of WWE 2K22. After yesterday's debacle of getting the stream taken down and bullshit like that. It was all
What
nonsense.
debacle?
Thank God it didn't negatively affect the channel because it didn't, but it's still stupid
whatever.
that it happened.
Yeah,
We're
it
gonna
happened.
go into the My Rise mode, which is the My Career mode, and actually get significant gameplay in this time. We only got like 30 minutes of gameplay.
Pat knows about the My Rise
mode. So we'll actually get
mode. She knows
significant
how to make
gameplay
it
in this
rise
time on Sunday. And on Sunday night, we're going to continue on with Halo Infinite. I think we're doing Halo Infinite Sunday night. And then Monday night.
Right now, as we're talking, I'm going to make another.
Hold on. All over my fucking leg. Streaming week. Let's continue.
Your boy, thank you for the $2 super chat, honey. He wants to be praised for not playing the game. I know the audacity of this.
Yesterday, I did my
for the
premiere
super
stream of
chat,
WWE 2K22.
Thank you.
First thing I wanted to do was showcase mode, which is the story mode of the game, which follows the career of Rey Mysterio Jr., the pro wrestler. So I go into options and I turn on creator mode. This mode is supposed to make this game safe for people who are streaming and recording. It's supposed to take out the content that would be claimed or matched so you can be safe and not have to worry about it. So I go into showcase mode. Immediately, it's showing video footage. It's showing Rey Mysterio talking on camera. It's got clips of the actual matches in the gameplay, and you can't take it out or skip it. So within 30 minutes of me streaming this mode, YouTube takes down my whole stream and says, "Oh, you're streaming copyrighted content. Content ID match. Shut it down."
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
So it's basically the game developers are so idiotic. They put a mode into the game to prevent that from happening, and it doesn't prevent that from happening at all. They didn't even put any effort into the mode. They're just idiots. So there you go. So I'm not playing that mode. We're doing the My Rise mode, which is the My Career mode. Okay. So,
bitch.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's what we're going to be doing for the next week. Now, the week after, okay, there is a game coming out called Vampire the Masquerade, like some weird name, Swan Song or something like that. I don't know what it is. I have to look into it. If you guys are interested in it, let me know. But that's really the only major release for that week. After that, there's no major releases until the final week of May, and then there's like 2 to 3 of them, okay? And most of them are under Game Pass, so likely I'll be checking them out. So it means that basically this month is going to be WWE and Skyrim kind of balance.
I thought so too, Reno Ryan. I don't know what happened with that.
Edge. After that, I'm probably going to be doing something else, maybe a retro game. I don't know. We'll think about it. But
dude, plan it out yourself.
One thing I will say is I'm glad that I brought Halo back into the rotation. The 2 sessions of Halo that I did, as rage-inducing as they are with the lag and hit detection, still kind of fun. I like playing a competitive first-person shooter, and I'm going to keep playing it at least for the foreseeable future until basically hype dies out for it again. So that will be
because you're a fucking show. Because you're a fucking show.
Future, at least. Okay.
You're a fucking show. That's
all right. So we have a couple of things.
Fill the shill.
To talk about in news today. Actually, I have 2 big news stories today. I just want to make sure that I leave anything else out before we get to the news stories. I think we covered everything I needed to talk about today. I think so. Okay, so 2 news stories that I'd like to discuss today. The first is a follow-up to a story that I told you yesterday. So yesterday I told you there was a composer, a guy who had made a lot of music for Street Fighter.
Exactly.
He was interviewed in a podcast.
But the thing is, he's anti-social. He's anti-social, Smith.
He was asked a speculative question about the future of Street Fighter and maybe some characters that would be returning in Street Fighter 6. To which he made a statement that was basically like, well, you know, I know some people who are friends of the Bruce Lee family, and the Bruce Lee family who own the rights to Bruce Lee's image and everything are very upset with the way that he's been portrayed lately, and therefore they're basically shutting down anyone who's going to try to have him in any kind of a parody or comedic form in their content, meaning movies, video games, whatever. It wouldn't be allowed anymore. And the speculation is that this is based on...
Oh, no, I'm glazed. I'm a little glazed right now, baby.
Hollywood a few years ago, where apparently he was kind of portrayed as a really cocky, arrogant, narcissistic pussy who got his ass beat by someone. And
dude, did you even see the scene?
Saw that movie and were so upset by his portrayal that they said, we're shutting down any more portrayals like this. So he says this publicly on a podcast, but what he says is that it's speculation. He has no actual insider info. He's just saying, I think this is speculation. This might happen. All of a sudden, these gaming media sites pick up the story and start running it as if it's fact. Saying, composer for Street Fighter says Fei Long will no longer be in Street Fighter. But he didn't say that. He said he's speculating that could be.
Which he's not supposed to do.
That's been happening.
Which he's not supposed to do.
He said he had any information stating that. He certainly never said that.
That doesn't matter, Phil. It doesn't matter, Phil. It does not matter, Phil.
Yeah, all of gaming media kind of picked up the story and ran with it as if it was a factual story, So what happens? Capcom contacts the composer and says, "You're fired. We don't need your services anymore because you just caused us so much drama. We have all these journalists contacting us, asking us if Fei Long will be in Street Fighter 6. We don't need this drama stuff. You should have kept your lips shut. You're fired."
He should have, which he should have.
Yeah.
Look at him. He's like, he's reading. Dude, you knew you was wrong about this.
Right? So.
Look at that.
More developments have happened in the last 24 hours, okay? First of all, the composer is saying, well, the Lee family is not at fault here and Capcom is not at fault here. It's the journalists.
No, it's his fault.
An off comment I made on a podcast that was only speculation.
Again, he's not supposed to do that because he works for the company. You are not allowed to do that. DSP, you understand that. You understand that when you wanted to burn the bridge with Twitch and you explained how bits work. You literally went out your way to say, oh, I can't talk about this now. I couldn't talk about it then because I was under the contract, but now I can. You understand that. He's a person that works for the company. I think it's fucked up. I think, oh yes, of course it has. Eels versus Babyface, thank you. Hold on, wait, no.
Eels versus Babyface, thank you for the £17.99 super chat, honey. Wow, Phil's even putting words in Capcom's mouth now. LOL, exactly. He's the insider for everybody, honey. Everybody knows Philly, okay? He is the go-to for everything gaming, okay? Everything gaming. It's with Philly, my Philly boy. Thank you,
salty ham.
Okay, thank you, babe. The cinnamon and the cloves, just the way you like it. Okay, honey? Thank you, honey.
And it was a slow news day, so they reported it as if it were fact, misrepresenting what I said. That's how this got blown out of proportion.
Okay, but let's say this, Phil. Let's say if the journalist reported it as is, right? Let's say the journalist reported this as pure speculation, like the guy just went on the podcast and spoke about it. It's still grounds for him being terminated because, again, he is a person that works within the company and has privileged access to certain information. It might not be that, but the fact that he does presents a problem because if he opens his mouth, it gives the people that hears it a sense of confirmation because he works with the company. He's around the people that know. That's it. Like, again, I do agree that it's kind of unfair, but that's what it is. That's right, Roachbait. The first rule is you don't talk about Fight Club.
The journalists that ran the story like that, okay? However, JD, don't worry. I'm going to acknowledge your super chat. We don't acknowledge contributions till the end of the podcast. However, the Bruce Lee family have actually come out in response. Of all people, you guys remember Jake James Lugo? Remember him? Venomous Fat Man. He doesn't go by that anymore, but remember he used to be in my content back in the day. He was a fan of mine. And
oh my God, bring it right back to Phil. Right back to fucking Phil.
He actually did something really smart. He contacted the Bruce Lee family. He tweeted them and said, hey, can you guys comment on this story? Because right now there's a hell of a lot of speculation, and we'd like to get the story straight from the horse's mouth about what's going on. So they responded to his tweet and said, we never said anything about changing our attitude towards Bruce Lee or his portrayal anywhere at all. We don't know who this friend of the family, the game composer, is referencing, but it's certainly not anyone we know or talk about. This is not true whatsoever. Whoa.
No. He's not going to show the tweets.
So this now has become a whole new twist. Because originally the story was,
oh my God,
composer who innocently makes an off-the-cuff comment on a podcast gets it misrepresented and blown out of proportion and loses his job because of games journalism.
No.
Now the story has become Street Fighter composer literally made shit up to
so
get
that
some
means
kind of attention.
Now you see
a suspense.
Okay, dumbass. Before you do the fence sitting thing where you just go ahead and have the shit all the way up to your fucking Adam's apple. Now do you understand why people are under NDAs? Now do you understand? Thank you, Shimizu Kage. Hold on, let me see if I can pull that up. Now do you understand?
Dramatic segment on a podcast, gets called out for it and loses his job over it.
But look, What are you laughing about, though?
So this is very interesting.
What's interesting? What am I supposed to take from this take?
That this has happened within like 40.
I'm sorry. So wait, what does this take? Are you gonna start doing the rocking thing when you realize you're wrong and all the shit that you said yesterday was fucking stupid? Is that what's gonna happen? Are you gonna apologize for making shit up? He's laughing because he's starting to understand. He's hearing himself. He understands that what he said yesterday was wrong. That he looks stupid. That the shit that he said yesterday was fucking stupid.
8 hours, the entire story has changed and morphed and changed and morphed again.
This is crazy, right? I was so wrong.
Point, who do you tend to believe? I mean, I would believe the Bruce Lee family. Why would they at one point say, oh, we're going to prevent people from representing Bruce Lee in one way, and then all of a sudden say, no, we didn't have said that?
Yo,
so,
fucking boy,
I don't know. It sounds to me like this composer is, he's pretty boned. It sounds to me like he decided that he wanted to go on a podcast, maybe to get some attention for himself, and to do this spicy story about maybe Fei Long would not be in Street Fighter, and he probably absolutely never thought that gaming media would pick up the story. He probably never fathomed in a million years. He probably thought, oh, I'll just do this and, you know, be a little interesting segment to spice up
what is this, Phil? What is this, Phil? Absolutely,
and it
what
sounds
the fuck
like
is this?
He's completely lied about
and that's why he got fired, right?
He does not know anyone who's a friend of the Bruce Lee family, or whoever he's talking to is a liar themselves, in which case he shouldn't have even brought it up.
That's okay. So that makes your entire argument yesterday null and fucking void. Okay? So how about you shut up, stop giving half-ass news reports, and play the game? Like he's just and he's just sitting there. He's just sitting there, just forgetting that he completely went on this tirade yesterday. And it's just like, it's funny how things happen. Like, no, fuckface. It doesn't work like that. I was wrong. I didn't know about this stuff. Not yet, Perk. Not yet.
Like, you know what it is? It's exactly what Capcom said yesterday. When Capcom was originally contacted about the story, they said, we're not going to respond because we don't respond to gossip and rumors and this kind of stuff. Because that's exactly what it is.
What is this take?
It was always gossip and rumors. It was never confirmed. Even the guy said himself on the podcast, it's not confirmed. It's just, you know, this is what I heard. Should he have lost his job over it?
Yes.
I don't think so. I think it's stupid. I really
No, dummy. Yes, because now Capcom has to go ahead and do PR control, damage control. They have to clean up the mess from this. What are you talking about? They have to clean up the mess. So, okay, let's say this then. Let's say this. Should any of your mods be banned if they go ahead and tell the farms or they disclose information about what goes on behind the scenes? Huh, Phil? What about that? What about that? Well, no, actually, I think you do agree with, I think you're fine with that because, you know, only Iced Coffee goes on a fucking interview and you're sitting there, you know, you bring them back with open arms. Funny how shit works.
Composing work for Capcom, and that's, you know, what he's known for, that they like his work. Why would you fire the guy over it?
Because he did something
really
wrong.
A giant negative story for Capcom that
makes
it bad? No.
Yes.
It was just
Phil, you don't understand how stuff works, okay? This is what you think happens because this is why you think the guy shouldn't get fired. You think the guy just said something, journalists went ahead and asked, and Capcom's like, no, he's a liar. No. The guy says something, the gaming journalists print it, that makes people want to investigate, it makes people want to ask, it makes people want to poke and prod and dig and look, and then Capcom has to waste resources in order to keep stuff on the wraps, in order to clear shit up. Like, that takes time. That takes money. You have no concept of damage control because you don't have a reputation to protect. Your reputation is shit, so you don't understand that concept. But there is an agreement, okay? There's an agreement. They signed the dotted line, just like you did when you signed up for Twitch. that they can you at any moment. He had an agreement with Capcom that he is to keep his mouth shut. And even if they didn't have that agreement, he lied. That creates an opportunity for damage control. Companies don't like doing damage control, DSP.
To begin with, you know, if you actually read the articles, the clickbait titles melt away when you read the body, and they actually report accurately that this guy was just kind of guessing.
Okay, but again, he's not supposed to talk on it. It doesn't matter. He is not supposed to talk on it about it. Thank you all of love all y'all in Phil's chat. Yes, because he's making improper statements about the company. Boom.
The problem really is the clickbaity titles.
No, the problem is the guy opened his mouth.
Even if the guy was kind of messing around for dramatic reasons and trying to get a rise out of the podcast audience and get them in.
Are you justifying negligence?
I dribbled off.
You're justifying negligence here.
Let's continue.
Lawless69, thank you for the $2 super chat, hon. He's comparing his situation to his ban of Twitch.
It's not the same. It's not the same. Making statements about, having to do damage control for a multi-million-dollar company is not the same as some guy who makes his money begging people online. It's not the same. Exactly, Jefferson. He's like basically justifying negligence.
Or whatever. I still don't think he should have lost his job over it. But why is Capcom so afraid of any kind of press that they fire the guy like that? That just gets
because
me.
It's not true.
We gotta have a meeting with you, and they pull him into an office. They say, "Listen, we like your work. All right,
no,
you did good work on Street Fighter 5. We like the music.
No,
you can't.
No, Phil. No, Phil. No. No, 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 no. We are not children. This is not like you that you need to be held with kid gloves and you need to be explicitly told what to do. These are grown people who come to agreements and they understand the consequences of their actions. Okay?
Shimetsu Kage, thank you for the $5 super chat, hon. Classified info is classified. Shut the door and keep it closed. Exactly.
Again, he wasn't supposed to open his mouth, period. Period. He understood that and still did it anyway. Those are the consequences of his actions. Exactly, Subject 117M.
Because this is going to start speculation and rumor. Please stop. Instead, it's just, you're fired?
Yes, you're fired.
What the hell?
Yes.
That's stupid.
Yes. Yes, it makes an example for everyone else. The fuck?
KGWAJ. There we go. He wasn't gonna get me. He wasn't gonna get me. Stream elements. KGWAJ1874. Thank you for the £5 super chat, honey. Conclusions based on ignorance. It is a pig. They are not clever. Exactly. That's why I have to roast them and glaze them. Because they're just not. These types of pigs aren't clever.
Like, I swear to God, bro. If fucking, Phil was Wilbur from Charlotte's Web, she would spin a web that's like, get the fuck out of here. Because this dude is nuts.
I don't know. For me, it's like, the way, as you guys know, I always try to compare something to my own perspective. Right?
Oh my God.
And for me, a lot of times in my life, apparently I've been doing things wrong, but was never told. Okay?
Because you're a grown-ass man.
For a company, and I'm making it for years and years and years. And then all of a sudden they hit me and they're like, oh, now you're suspended because you were doing it wrong all along. Well, why didn't you tell me so that I could change my behaviors?
But why do you have to be told? Why do you have to be told? Because you're an adult. You should know. You should know that these things that you do are wrong. You should know, and you get told these things all the time. Like that's a literal child, DSP. Just so you know, that is a literal child. You have to get what in Spanish we call it a papao. You literally have to get a papao to understand that what you're doing is wrong. Instead of you using your own, I was about to say mature, but let me take that back. Your own adult brain. You're supposed to know I'm not supposed to say that about people. I'm a professional working for a company making money. I run a business. I should not be talking to people in that manner. And you have gotten those pop-outs before. But the fact that it wasn't so fucking severe, you kept going. Again, with everything in your fucking life. It takes negative punishment for you to do something. Quote unquote, healthy lifestyle. You didn't eat healthier, so you say, until you got gout. You didn't start doing different shit in content until you got until you lost your fucking, partnership with Machinima. You didn't start using direct capture until your audience was literally screaming at you to do it. Jay, look at that. Look at that. Jesus loves you in Phil's chat. Shout out Jay Kramer for pointing that out. No offense, but you are a grown man. Grown man.
And a creator.
What's up, Jesse
right?
Green 619?
If you're my friend, supposedly, right? And I've been doing things all along that irk you and piss you off and are really annoying to you, why wouldn't you sit me down and say, hey, I feel like you're doing me wrong in this way, in this way, in this way. Can we fix this? Instead of just letting it be stewed inside and never discussed. Then all of a sudden, years later, you ghost me for a year, and then you blow things up by putting out a video on the internet.
Yo, I swear to God, bro. I swear, bro. I really swear. I hope this Saturday you say something dumb and everybody just comes at you. Because this is ridiculous, dude. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous you as a man throughout your 40s. No, throughout your, oh my God. Throughout your 20s, throughout your 30s, and now you're going into your 40s, and you still have to be explicitly told what to do every single fucking time. That is sad, sir. That is absolutely sad. That is fucking sad. Like, literally, you literally need to be spanked. You literally need a spanking for you to understand that you need to do right. That is crazy, bro. That is crazy. And the thing is, he's not letting it go because, again, it's something he's not letting it go because it's a grudge. And that's the thing that makes it worse. He's mad at these people. He's mad at the people that that quote unquote did him wrong because they didn't just let him know every single time that he was doing them wrong. Dude, that's like I said, that's very fucking scary. That is very fucking scary. Because what other things you would be doing if people didn't tell you? Like, again, it's a fucking scary thought. Imagine if we weren't around busting his ass. Imagine if we weren't around to expose his shit. What other creepy fucking shit you'd be doing? Who else you would be pignatizing and shit?
Instead of actually just talking to me about the issue. You see, I've had these direct situations happen to me where it's like, if you would just tell me the problem, I'd be more than happy to fix or correct the thing I'm doing wrong.
And you never
did. I can't
did.
do that if I don't know I'm doing something wrong. You see? Sometimes
Well, Douglas, what's up, baby?
People are people. They're human. And sometimes they're ignorant. Sometimes they're flawed. They have shortcomings. They need to be told.
Yes. No. Their parents are supposed to raise them so they can understand that they're not supposed to do these things off rip. Again. Because it's fucking scary. It's fucking scary. Someone had to tell you not to date a girl that's almost half your age? Huh? Someone had to tell you to not cheat on your taxes? I mean, not to tell you exactly stalking coworkers and classmates and shit? Am I supposed to tell you not to lie?
Shortcomings so that they can improve.
No.
In this
Some
case,
shortcomings.
this guy was
No.
not given a chance.
No.
Unless there's something, a really long story that we don't know. Maybe behind the scenes, this guy had a history of having loose lips and doing this kind of thing. And he'd been warned by Capcom multiple times about it. Maybe. I don't know. But to me, this is like so dumb that the guy loses his job on a whim if that's really what happened. Right?
Yes.
So there's not even.
He knows not to do that.
You're good. You're done.
You're done.
What
it's over.
That really irks me. It does.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Or a discussion.
Nope.
You know, pretty dumb. And if that's really what happened, I say shame on a lot of people here. Obviously, you would say shame on gaming media, but they always do this. Like, you have to expect gaming media will always do dumb shit like this. They've done so many bad things in the past.
Grown-ass man supposed to know not to talk shit.
That's the nature of the beast when it comes to journalism these days. I know it sucks because they should be held to a higher standard, but they're not. They get away with
grown-ass man should know better.
False headlines, clickbait titles, all kinds of
grown-ass man should know better.
For no good reason. It's sometimes they actually run misinformation only to clarify it in the body of the article, even though the title is factually wrong.
Nobody cares.
And no one ever holds them accountable.
Well, the grown-ass man should know fucking better.
Definitely change. But if this really is a situation where this is the guy's first time where he did something like that, that is absolutely ridiculous that he loses his job over it, right? And now the other thing is, the concern is he now blacklisted in the industry? Because now if Capcom dumped him, is everyone else going to be like, well, if we hire him, maybe he'll cause drama for us too, right?
It could be a possibility. That's why you can't. That's why you can't go anywhere. That's why you're unhireable.
Sometimes people make mistakes, and even if the guy made the whole thing up, I still don't think he should be completely punished and lose his job for it.
Yes,
I really don't.
Yes, Phil.
Okay. Let's continue, and let's talk about the next news story, which is the big one for today. This is the one everyone's talking about. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, recently we've been talking about how, wow, 2022 looks like a pretty empty year for games. We don't have important game release dates for games that supposedly are coming out soon, like that Redfall game from Bethesda. It's supposed to be a bunch of vampires that humans are fighting and stuff. And we don't have any information about it, nor do we have a release date for it. We just know it's coming out in the summer. Why is there no gameplay of it? What is going on with this game? Hell, even Starfield, the big one from Bethesda, the new IP that everyone seems to be hyping, despite the fact we haven't seen any actual gameplay of it. You know, it's supposed to be 4 months away. It's supposed to come out in September, or was it November? Actually, I think it was November, now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, it was November. So, even Starfield, it's supposed to come out in like 6 months. We have no gameplay. We don't really have a grasp on what the hell the game is yet, right? So what the hell is going on over at Bethesda? And are we ever going to get any information about these games? So the speculation has been that we were going to get a big data dump in the next month, like probably either by late May or mid-June, around E3 time. E3 doesn't exist anymore, but around that time, we were going to get a big announcement, press release, internet campaign, whatever you want to call it. We were going to get a ton of information about these games, and then we were going to start getting hyped for them, right? Like everyone, I think, was expecting this, me included. And admittedly, it was weird that there hasn't been any footage or anything of these games as of yet released. At the very same time, if you remember, okay.
My bad, guys. I'm here. I'm
similar
making
things
some
have
new
been done
overlays.
with other Bethesda games, including Skyrim
I think
and
I'm like
Fallout
3 down.
4. Where in the case of Fallout 4, there was only rumors that it was even being made. And then all of a sudden at E3, they dropped this giant bomb that not only doesn't exist, but it's coming out in the fall of that year. And here's all the information you want. It's coming. And everyone freaked out. And then Fallout 4 came out just on schedule. Everyone was surprised, right? So it was very possible that that was going to happen again. And then what happened? Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is official. So prepare yourselves. Both Redfall and Starfield have been delayed till next year. They're claiming the first half of 2023. What's crazy about this is absolutely Starfield was going to be the biggest game of the fall at this point. And without that, the gaming landscape for the rest of the year is looking pretty bleak and or pretty darn empty. In fact, I would almost go as far to say that if in the next month we don't get a bunch of digital conferences saying, hey, guess what? here's a bunch of games you guys didn't even know about, and they're all coming out by the end of this year. If that doesn't happen, I would say this may be the end of what I have always called the hardcore gaming season.
That never existed.
That typical season of the year, the fall, right, or autumn, when almost all new game releases try to cram themselves in so that they can get artificially inflated sales for the holiday season. It seems like it might not even happen this year. Yeah. It's shocking because this was always the busy gaming season. And then last year, it was completely underwhelming. Most of the games that came out during that time frame were either disappointing or not big AAA style releases like usually happens, right? A lot of the ones that were supposed to be good, like the Battlefields and the Call of Duty, sucked ass. It was super disappointing. It wasn't until February.
Phil, I've already got like 3 overlays done, bro.
That we really had our busy gaming season. Within 1 month, there was like 5,
I'm
6.
about to go on my 4th overlay right now.
Back to back coming out, and then it continued into March. That
kind of takes
like
some talking. I'm able to do stuff on my stream.
It really did. So are we seeing an actual shift of game release dates that all the big ones will now be released between February and March? Is this actually happening? Or is this just a one-off chance? I don't know. So, here's the deal about this delay. Let's talk, because I want to basically talk a little bit about this and my thoughts on it. First of all, it stands to reason that if they're delaying these games, especially after having a set release date for Starfield for so long, it's been set like that for like a year.
Here comes the speculation. Here comes the speculation.
Saying, oh, it's going to be our next big release. Let's continue. But seriously, never releasing any.
Kinda savvy. Right? Thank you for the 420 Canadian dollars super chat, honey. Gout. Thank you, honey.
Any footage of this game, right? And for me, I'm of the same opinion as I believe it was Mr. Miyamoto, who said, well, I'm going to paraphrase here, but I believe he said something to this effect, okay?
No, say the actual quote.
A delayed game will eventually be good. But a bad game released today
he didn't say
bad forever.
Ooh, somebody getting sticky with it.
If you think your game needs more time, then
hold on, Elaine, because I know the voice that you like when I read. Thank you, Elaine Walls, for the $10 super chat. I am out of here. I can't listen to him tonight. My idiot meter is pegged out. Stay safe, gang. Pancake emoji. Thank you, Elaine, and have a great night. Have a good one, baby.
At the time, rather delay it indefinitely until it's good, or you chance risking releasing it too early, and then it's a piece of dog shit.
Exactly, Embers Lagertha. Thank you.
No Man's Sky. Case in point. Cyberpunk 2077, case in point, 99% of major AAA games these days that come out full of bugs, glitches, and issues that all need to be rushed.
No.
The first 1 to 2 weeks when the game develops.
Hold on. It depends. My customer service voice, it breaks down into a couple of things. It's either if you call me and you need help with something, if I'm calling you and I need, something from you, or I need to let you know of a message, or if I'm trying to solve a problem. So it's 3 different ones. And I can't do those on a pop. I have to be in a situation where I have to make those voices happen.
Realize they
But it's really cheesy though. It's super, super, super cheesy. I've had multiple coworkers laugh at me horrendously.
It's a buggy mess, right? Now, it's interesting because recently we started to see some news stories come out about leaked information about Starfield. There was actually someone who previously had worked for Bethesda and was working on Starfield, doesn't anymore, and supposedly was under an NDA, meaning a non-disclosure agreement. They were not supposed to speak about the game at all. Who actually went on, I think it was Reddit, and made a Reddit post regarding the game saying it has space travel and the space travel is not good. Not to say that the game is bad, but they felt the space travel was boring and crappy and that it wasn't basically being held up to the standards of a AAA game and that people were going to be very disappointed by it. But that's a direct violation of his NDA, so he deleted the post and tried to immediately cover all his tracks, and people are
so you get it.
Sued or not for saying that.
Oh, so you understand the concept. You understand the concept with the secrets and the confidentiality and the non-disclosure agreements, breach of contract. So you understand. Yo, what is this life? Yo, what is this life? I mean, true, Clay, true. I'll take that. Yo, we're in a simulation. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a simulation right now. This is a genuine simulation. This dude. Yo. Yo. Wow. Wow. Yo, this dude brain flips, man. Yo, Phil, if your body was able to do the gymnastics that your mind does, you'd be fit as fuck, bro. Like, it's just... Yo,
okay. Now, some other interviews
Tell me.
going on have also been interviewing people involved in the development process of Starfield. And apparently last year,
it wasn't bad as yesterday where he contradicted himself in the same thought.
They were like,
but still.
That 11/11/2022 date, I mean, they can push that as much as they want.
Yo, that was so good.
They expect the game to be out by then in the state it's in now. This will be the next Cyberpunk. That's essentially what people working on the game were fucking saying. Okay? They had to be anonymous to say it. But they were saying, yeah, this is ridiculous. They think this game will be ready by then. There's no way. So, the thing that gets me is not necessarily the fact that the game's been delayed.
DSP, you know what we call this? We call this like if you were in a gang, DSP, this is what we would call set tripping. Like you out here set tripping every single day. Every day you out here tripping on the set, bro. Every day. You never hold it down for the set. You're always tripping on the set. You're not supposed to trip on the set, bro.
But the thing that really gets me is the hype.
This is getting me.
Because so many people were so overhyped for Starfield. We don't know what it is, how it plays, how long it'll be, the style of gameplay. We know nothing. It could be Fallout.
It's called
hype.
It
could be a different game. We don't
even
know anything fucking about it.
All right, it's hype.
We have seen zero gameplay.
So
Starfield.
What?
And people were so fucking hyped for it. The other thing
yes, we're hyped. It's a new game.
You guys know how much I hate fanboys. You know that, right? People who are Xbox fanboys, right? Who want to say, oh, Xbox is the absolute...
I'm sorry, mate. What? Could you repeat? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What? I'm not. I'm getting a little confused because I remember like when you had Game Pass. Game Pass, big picture thinking. Microsoft knows what they're doing. Microsoft has the lead on the current console gen wars. I don't. Xbox fanboys, huh? I don't know about that, Phil. Sound like you
fake niggas.
Sorry, Phil.
Best console to own, because under Game Pass you're gonna get all the hottest games, and most of them you're gonna get day one for free. You don't even the Xbox owned exclusives now, like Redfall and Starfield. You're gonna get those for free this year on Game Pass. And Game Pass
is a certified hood classic
because you're gonna get the brand new games right away, right?
Yo.
Right. And
we're going on a trip on our favorite Gaudi ship, zooming through the lies at the pigsty. Climb aboard, or you can ride his horse. There's so much to find at the pigsty. Come on, gang. Let's go on a fucking field trip. Let's go on a fucking field trip. Oh, shit. Holy shit. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. I'm gonna try here. Window capture. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Google Chrome. Pick go. All right, we're gonna go here. All right, totally. Like, there we go. Like, pick go. Now I don't even think we're just gonna look it up. We're just gonna look up some stuff. You know, we're not gonna go on hardcore. Okay, hardcore. All right.
That Game Pass is absolutely positively the best value right now for a common gamer, for a content creator, for anyone. It's an insanely good value for any gamer on this planet, and Sony just doesn't care about offering equivalent value. They're just like, really good value for any gamer on, absolutely positively, and you think that's okay. It's an amazing product offering that you have nothing in comparison. Sony doesn't intend for it to be. Well, then Sony needs to step up and make one. Your major competitor has an amazing product offering that you have nothing in comparison, and you think that's okay. It's not. You're supposed to compete. You're not
This
supposed to
is
be like,
a certified hood
like, what is
classic.
that? Game Pass is absolutely positively the best value right now for a common gamer.
You're gonna
for
keep coming back. I'm gonna seal up all my cracks.
It's an
You're
insanely
keep
good
coming
value
back.
for any
Why?
gamer on this
keep
planet.
smelling the
And
syrup.
Sony just doesn't care about offering equivalent value. They're just like, whatever. That's not good at all. That's actually very bad. They should be embarrassed that they're not really trying to compete. Yeah. They just hype the fuck out of these games with zero information.
You got the
now
dick
all
all
of
in
a
his
sudden,
mouth.
what,
Look.
now it's quick.
Shaboing boing, get the dick out your mouth.
If you actually look at the landscape of games for this year, guess how many high-profile Xbox exclusive games there are in 2022? Are you ready? Are there 5? No. Are there 4? No. 3? Oh, no. All right, there's got to be at least 2 really high-profile Xbox exclusives. No. There's got to be one, maybe even if it's pinky-sized, there's got to be one major Xbox exclusive coming out in 2020. No! There's none! There's no Xbox exclusives of any note coming out this year.
Thank God you guys didn't hear me though. I was laughing.
These were the 2. These were the 2 ones that everyone was talking about, and they're gone. The landscape is empty. It's a barren fucking wasteland.
Just like your wife's box.
You might not get any more new games this year except indies. Now, of
okay,
course, this all could change.
What's wrong with indies?
Big gaming press conferences and things coming up in the next month.
Pero ¿qué pasa con los indie? No hay nada malo con los indie. ¿Qué pasa con los indie?
Oh, here you go. Right?
Pero dime ¿qué pasa con los indie?
In regards to what we already knew was already being hyped, there is absolutely nothing coming out on Xbox. Okay? And the thing that gets me about this is, do I think Xbox console sales are going to slow down? No, I do not. I actually think that Xbox console sales will stay at the level they're at or increase, just like PlayStation. You know, they're trying to sell as many as they can, and people want them as much as they can. They've been trying to get these consoles for a year and a half and still couldn't. The moment that they're out there, they're going to sell. Okay? But what's interesting about this is that they are absolutely trying to build their customer base on Game Pass. They're trying to build that Game Pass subscription number every month. They want more and more. And they're trying to do more value added, more games added, etc. But now, the 2 big reasons for Xbox console ownership this year are gone. Now what do you do? What is your game strategy for the rest of the year? What do you even advertise? I'm very curious. Are they literally just going to sit around and be like, well, we got nothing. Oh, well. Just play whatever's free on Game Pass for now, and we'll keep talking about games coming out next year, right? This is like very interesting and weird. Usually you don't see situations like this happen. And I don't know what are they going to do? What are they going to sell Game Pass on when there's no new games? 0 new games exclusive to Xbox.
Indies.
Right? I don't know, man. I guess we'll have to see. Right. PlayStation already had big ones this year. PlayStation already had Horizon. PlayStation's supposedly, and I have to emphasize this, supposedly, PlayStation will have God of War Ragnarok this year. Why do I say supposedly? Because we've also not seen any gameplay of that either. Okay. And now this makes me freaking nervous that now, seeing that their competitors have delayed their big games, Sony will feel no pressure to release God of War this year. They'll be like, oh, well, we don't have it to compete. We don't, they don't have any games. We don't need any either. We'll just have everything next year. They could bump it too. And that does make me nervous because I like big, high-profile releases. They bring hype to my streams. We get to play the big games together, share our experiences with them. It's a good atmosphere when you get a big, high-profile game coming out and everyone gets to play it, right? And right now, it's just like they're all just becoming vaporware, just going out into the ether. Yeah. So I hope we don't get delay on God of War Ragnarok. I hope that we actually get a concrete update in the next month or so about it, and that hopefully it's coming out this year. But right now, things are not looking good for 2022. I'm just being honest. The gaming landscape is looking bleak and empty. Like, I went through the gaming release calendar, and there was like 10, 12 games tops between now and the end of the year that had concrete release dates, and now Starfield's gone. I have to delete that one. So we're going to have to see what happens, man. This is not good news, obviously. However, again, I will say this. Since it seems to me these games definitely were not ready, I'm happy they're being delayed and they will be good and ready when they release. But it begs the question, why?
When will you play the fucking game?
Do game developers and publishers always overpromise and underdeliver? I talk about this on my streams all the time. For you guys, I don't want to overpromise and underdeliver. I want to be a person that delights you with special things when they happen. Like
they're never special.
Overlays and things for this week.
No, dude, I made like fucking, I made like 3 new overlays right now.
Stuff on the streams. That's called, I didn't overpromise and underdeliver. I just surprised you with something good. These
not
guys
a surprise.
Constantly overpromise. Oh, we're gonna have this game out in November of 2022. Redfall coming summer of 2022. Redfall hadn't even been announced yet, and then all of a sudden, oh, here it is, and it's coming out summer of 2022. Why make those promises? Right? Why? Just don't make the dumb promise. It's dumb. It's really dumb to do that. Just don't fucking make the unrealistic promise and now feel the pressure of having to live up to that promise, or then look like a jackass
just shit something out
game and you don't live up to the promise. Stop it. Stop over promising and under delivering.
Nobody's promising me though.
Really, I'm tired of it.
And what is you?
Okay. All right, so that's the news stories for today. Let's get into shout-outs, my friends. On the YouTube side of things, we start off today with JD, who did a super chat, and he says, Phil, well done with your Wings reaction videos. Your opinions were funny and insightful, really enjoyable. I'm happy to hear that people are still watching them. You know what I mean? Like, that was quite some time ago, like 3 weeks ago now, at least. And it's funny to me that I'm still daily getting feedback like that people are watching them and saying, wow, those are really good videos. So, if you like that, you certainly will like what's coming up this Saturday, where I react to my own Down the Rabbit Hole video.
Somebody getting sticky with
I reacted to Down the Rabbit Hole Fantasy House this last weekend.
Shimetsukaga, thank you for the 10 out super chat, hun. Phil, you gave shit and told your viewers. Sorry. Phil, you gave shit and told your viewers it was potpourri. Exactly. Thank you, honey.
MW2.
Thank you, honey.
Huh? Modern Warfare 2? What?
Just answer the fucking question.
No.
Do that thing.
Are you saying? I think what Cisco is trying to say is they delayed Starfield because they think that Modern Warfare 2 is going to come out around then and take away from its sales. No. They're completely different styles of games. I don't even think the audiences are the same. People who are so highly anticipating the next Call of Duty are not the same audience who cares about Starfield, I don't think. So I would say no. I think that's completely unrelated. But anyway, Thank you for re-upping your membership, Cisco. I appreciate the ongoing support.
Okay.
What's up, Dave? Good morning. Let us now begin with tip shout-outs. We start off today with the crunchiest onion, who took the $1.50.
I like my onions crispy.
To Bethesda's tweet announcing the delay. Interesting. There's a lot of Xbox criticism there. People saying with this and the Stalker delay, the Xbox has nothing for 2022, and that Microsoft probably forced the early date on Bethesda, etc. It could be. Crunchiest Onion actually did a second tip.
Dreamlink, because again, it's not. He has to depend on the hype to do the work for him. If he plays these retro games, he has to play the game. He has to have, like, he has to put in the effort. He's relying on, oh, it's a new game, let's check it out. That's the thing. Like, he still has that YouTube mentality when he first started. Like, he's the first one playing the game. He's the first one, so people are gonna come see him. And he doesn't understand, like, that time is gone. It's gone.
Microsoft that made them say, oh, 11/11/2022 or whatever. And made it just kind of like an arbitrary goal rather than an actual date that they were ready to deliver on. Shame on Microsoft. That's now making your newly acquired game developers look bad, right? It does. It makes the newly acquired teams look bad because they can't live up to a promise they never committed to, right? So if that's the case, that's sad. I hope that's not the case, though. Xbox has no games. Tip me $1.50. What an interesting name. So PlayStation just released Sifu, Horizon Forbidden West, Ghostwire Tokyo, Gran Turismo 7, and they have a great new IP, Forspoken, and God of War Ragnarok coming out later this year. Where are the Xbox games?
Yo, this dude is
there you go.
Genuine secondhand cocksucker.
By the way, we're up to $3. The Norse god Thor has tipped $1.49 and says, to be honest, I hope companies delay games more.
Yay, 15 minutes.
To improve quality and reduce worker stress. I mean, in reality, I would hope that games wouldn't announce release dates until they're ready, but whatever reduces crunch culture is fine by me. And again, I agree with you. I would rather wait a long time to get a game that's good. Just give me a game that's good as the end product. Do not give me a game that was rushed out and is unfinished and is buggy as shit and sucks ass, needs to be patched 400 times, and it still sucks. And there's nothing worse than a game like Metal Gear Solid 5 or Final Fantasy 15. When you're playing the game and there's these moments of greatness, there's these really awesome game components. You're like, this game is amazing. If only it were finished. If the game were finished, it could be best in class, one of the best games ever made. But because it's unfinished content, it feels like a jumbled mess and it ends up not being the potential that it should have been. It has this great potential to be amazing and it's just kind of good but not great because it's not done. That's bullshit. We do not need more games like that. We've had them, been there, done that. Give these game developers the time they need to finish. And don't make them say that it's going to be ready at a date that they have no intention of reaching. Okay. Leyline tipped me $1.50. Says, do you feel like the gaming market has now shifted away from consoles to PC? It feels like compared to 10 years ago, PC is the place to be for the hottest new releases. Sometimes it feels like Xbox gets the leftovers of PC months later. No, I don't even know what you're talking about. Please go ahead and name me on 5 PC exclusive must-play games that you have to play on PC as opposed to console. Go.
Escape from Tarkov, Valorant, Apex Legends. Valorant's not able to. Escape from Tarkov, that's one. Chat, help me out here. I'm not that much of a gamer, but it's like I know Escape from Tarkov is one that you play on PC. I haven't been playing PC games that much, so like CS:GO, there's one. In fact, look at that. Look at that. World of Warcraft. Like we talking PC though, PC. You see that, Phil? The chat's letting you know. The chat's letting you know. The chat knows what's up. Like I don't know, guy. Seems like you're wrong, guy. Sorry, guy. Looks like you're gone. Looks like you're wrong. Sorry. I don't know, Phil. Looks like you're wrong there. Holler at me. Oh, shit. Let's see the chat roast him. No, come on.
Well, I can't hear you. Come on. Did you really think I was going to hear you saying it? But the point I'm making here is PC now has a lot more games at launch the same day as consoles. I would say, especially with Game Pass, it is a very, very valid point that with the Game Pass program in place, many of the games that are coming out on Xbox consoles also are coming out on PC same day, right? Okay. But outside of simultaneous releases on console and PC, are there really that many absolute must-play games that are PC exclusive? You can argue that there are ginormous profitable gaming communities out there, like the Counter-Strike community, like the League of Legends community, like
so you're saying
a ton of esports communities that are PC exclusive. Yes, absolutely, you can argue that. But none of them are the most profitable games.
What the fuck are you talking?
Profitable. But the biggest game every year is Call of Duty. No one has beaten them.
Is he fucking stupid?
Nobody has beaten Call of Duty yet. They are still
the biggest game
in the world every single fucking year. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't understand that at all.
What is he talking about?
To me, that blows my mind that you hear Call of Duty is the highest selling game. Like, why? I don't understand it. And Call of Duty is completely cross-platform. It's not a PC exclusive. It's not a console exclusive. But maybe that's why they're the biggest seller. They're everywhere, man. Every major console and PC all get it at the same time, and it sells like crazy.
This is a certified hood classic.
I'm not saying another validity to saying that PC gaming has
another one.
I think
this is a certified hood classic.
Console gaming here, and they were separate. They were completely separated. You either play it here or here. Even the same games that were cross-platform were even different games sometimes on PC and console. They would be different, changed, right? Now, you see simultaneous crossover between them, especially with Game Pass.
Oh, my God.
But if you get a PC and you're playing all your games on PC, are you necessarily playing every game? No. You will never be exclusives, right? Already this year, you would have missed Horizon. You would have missed Sifu. You would have missed... what was the third one? Oh, Ghostwire Tokyo. You wouldn't be playing God of War, right?
Is he still? He's smoking right now.
If you were an Xbox
he's smoking.
You'd still be able to play Starfield. You'd still be able to play Redfall. You'd be on PC, right? So I would say it stands to reason. That if you want to play,
he's not even looking at the chat.
You still have to own multiple.
He's not looking at the chat.
Xbox or a PC. You have to have a combination to play.
Damn, son, where'd you find
this?
It's
happening, and we're actually seeing more and more PlayStation games being ported to PC. Not
I love it
after the fact, but maybe we'll if we get that true universal simultaneous release where the biggest releases are being released everywhere at once, then yeah, PC would probably be the way to go.
PC is the way to go.
CM Fool, what's going on, man? I haven't seen CM Fool in a long time. How are you doing, man? He just tipped me $4.20. He says, "Sorry, I haven't been here a while. I was working at Frozen Orange Juice Factory, but I got can. I just couldn't concentrate because they put the squeeze on me."
That's funny. I'll give him that, CM Fool. That was funny. That was funny, homie. It was funny, Phil. It was funny.
All right. Well, thank you, CM Fool, for the tip. The Frozen Orange Juice Factory put the squeeze on it.
That was a little funny. I ain't gonna lie. That was a little funny.
Okay, then. Alex from Phoenix did a super chat asking, what are the gas prices here in Washington State? I believe they're around $5 a gallon now. That's around where we are right now, which is actually the highest they've ever been. I just saw a news story yesterday stating that the gas prices in Seattle have hit their record high and have never been higher, which is absolutely ludicrous because actually it's fake. It's fake. The prices are inflated not because of scarcity of oil, but because of speculators being dick fucks and making shit up to make more money. There's absolutely no reason for oil to be as expensive as it is right now. These are just greedy people controlling the market.
How do you explain that then? How do you explain that? How do you explain that, Phil? How do you explain that? 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 Come on, Phil, get your Alex Jones on. Can you please explain it for me, please? That's a pretty bold statement to make. Wow. Wow.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, if anyone has a quick question to ask me, go right ahead. If not, we will adjourn the pre-stream. I'm going to use the restroom, and then we're going to get started. Expand Dogs, I think that Nintendo will have a big year even with Zelda being delayed. You got the new Fire Emblem, Splatoon, Mario Strikers, Xenoblade 3, Pokemon Scarlet Violet, Bayonetta 3, Mario Rabbids 2. All going to be 2022 exclusives. And I get the feeling Nintendo will actually do a couple digital events soon to announce the dates for those, and then we can get hype over them. I'm actually excited for quite a few of those. Devin says, question for you in the chat in general. Would you pay $100 per game if it eliminated crunch culture? I'll go even further than that. I'll pay $100 per game if
of course, it's not your money.
Eliminates crunch culture and guarantees a great game. I would
yes,
rather
because it's not
pay
your
more
money.
for a game that I know I'm going to ridiculously enjoy and my audience will enjoy than a game that I pay $60 for and I have no idea if it's good or not and it ends up being a piece of dog.
Miles Mystery, thank you for the 20 Mexican peso super chat, hon. I believe DSP is a confirmed socialist.
Nah, he's full-blown commie. He's a communist. He's a communist. He's a communist.
How are the allergies today? Not so bad.
And the thing is, it's just he's one of those that doesn't understand what it entails.
I am on allergy medications now.
He's all about, oh, these guys are not paying their fair share, but he won't pay his fair share.
Over the weekend, I started taking meds on
I mean, you
Monday.
call him a champagne socialist if that's the case.
24-hour maximum strength allergy meds, and I'm feeling much better. I still got a little bit of gunk, but
so does your wife's
way
box.
Better, not having insane uncontrolled drippage anymore, so this is a good thing, obviously.
Just like your wife's box.
CM Fool to me $4.20 says, I got a job interview with a local quarry, and I hope they don't take me for granted. I guess CM Fool is going to be doing some nice cheesy puns. I don't mind the cheesy puns.
With it.
I appreciate them. Thank you, CM Fool, for
the
with it. I appreciate that. And the cheesy pun. Happy Thursday, Guts. How you doing? When was the last
he
time
goes wherever the wind blows.
When was the last time I pre-ordered a game? Wow. That is an interesting question. I almost never do anymore because there's no point in digital pre-orders. Besides being able to load the game on your console ahead of time, there's zero advantage. So unless you're going to be playing it the moment it unlocks, you don't have to pre-order games on console at all if you're going digital. So I don't even know. I actually have no clue.
I catch you, Shimetsukage.
It's not even a thought to me anymore.
You don't have thoughts.
The Dead Space remake was just announced, and I believe you said it was January 27th is the release date. Cool. Sounds good to me. I'm happy about that. Kratos tipped me $1.50 and says, will you do a playthrough of God of War 2, Chains of Olympus, and Ghost of Sparta someday? If there was demand for it, yes. However, I hate to say it, I do feel like since the new God of War release that people feel the old God of War games are kind of archaic and outdated and evolved since then. So I haven't heard. It's funny because I thought for sure
it would work the minds.
God of War 2018 that people would be asking me to play the classics. Really no desire, no actual rally, nothing. So I don't know.
We done.
Excuse me.
We're done. We're done.
Okay.
We're done.
All right, guys. Let's take a quick break. I actually have to use the restroom. So it's going to be a few minutes here. Let's take a quick break. And then we're going to finish up the Lost City. Excuse me. I keep calling it the Lost City. I did it in January, too. The Forgotten City. I have a guide here to help me be refreshed on what I need to do.
So wait, he had a guide and he was still fucking up? Wow.
I figure it out. Okay.
Wow. Wow. He had a guide and he was still fucking up.
All right.
Bro.
Let's take a break. I'll be back in a few minutes with the Forgotten City, trying to finish it up and see the secret ending. All right, guys? Thank you. And I'll see you in a little bit. Awesome.
Bro.
All right, I stopped recording for YouTube. Let's just switch over. I am going to do a quick commercial break, guys, only because I actually have to use the restroom. And it's going to take me a few minutes. So let's do this and this. All right, guys, I'll be back in a few. Thanks for being patient.
Of course. Steve, put it in the chat so I could put it in the chat so I could go ahead and pin it real quick. I'm just uploading some my overlays. So you might hear like a beep or something like that. So who's on tonight, actually? All right. Movie. No, not movies. I want pictures. Sorry, guys. Overlays. Let's see here. Oh, I made 5 overlays? Cool. I didn't think I made. These are a lot, though. All right. Let me see something. Zoya joined. When is Zoya and whatever happened to Jack? Zoya is banned. If you mean over here, Sheldon, Zoya is banned. Zoya is no longer allowed. He's no longer cool. Have you noticed I haven't made any more Zoya songs or anything like that? Any Snow Carl songs? I haven't. Zoya is banned. Zoya is absolutely fucking banned. Okay? Okay, hold on. Let me see something right here. Loop local files. Can I do playlists? Fuck, I do playlists. All right, guys. So I'm gonna cut this stream short. Not 5. That is 5. Oh, I did 5. Okay. Sorry, guys. I just got hyped because I just finished 5. 8 Army Watch. He got hit with some strikes, so it's a little blown right now. So hold on. Let me see this real quick. Sorry, guys. I just need to test. Where's my overlay? Media source. 6. Okay. I got media source 5. All right. Yeah, he's like everybody's going down, so my channel might go down also. So just so you know, I'll be back though. It ain't no thing. It ain't no thing but a chicken wing for Shinko. Shinko don't give a fuck. Shinko still get that content out there. Shinko got ways. Shinko got ways. You think I've been? It's all Superhound's fault, exactly. He's been killing it. He's been putting that work. So before Sunday. I mean, like I said, I've already prepped for that. So it's all right. We're good. We're good, homies. We're absolutely fantastic. Okay. So don't worry. Sunday, whatever happens Sunday, Saturday, we still gonna get all the memes, all the fun, everything. Everything is still gonna happen, baby. Don't you worry your pretty little heads off, okay? Let me see. All right, my bad, guys. I'm trying to show something here. So, like, okay. So, look, DSP. I want to show you something. Cancel. So I'm going to show you something, Phil. Put Purple Thunder back on. Okay. So, look at this, Phil. At the time that it took to your pre-stream, right? Here's what the time it took for me to do my overlays. And the time that it took you to fucking talk, okay? All right, so here's the one that you had. Here's the one that I had throughout the stream, right, DSP? And the time it took for you to talk. Here's the other ones that I've made. Okay? So you got here, this is my little Purple Thunder. Right here. We got a little space action going on. Right here. Got a little space action like right there. Okay? We got another one. All right, that's a little space one right there. All right. So then I got also a little Cotton Candy Skies. Hope this loads. This one right here. Cotton Candy Skies. Right there, you got little butterflies right there. You know, looks cool. All right, and then after that, we got Cotton Candy Skies. Got a little hot sunset, smoky sunset. There we go. There's smoky sunset. I like that one's very good, very good. Okay, this one this is a personal one that I like to call, I think this is Gem Crushed. This is Gemmed Crushed right here. You know what I'm saying? There's this one right here. Very spacey. I like it. I like how it looks, very robust. All right. And the final one I have here, I'll make 2 more for Halloween, but here's my Halloween one. This is my Halloween. So these are the overlays. So I was able to make these 5 overlays, Phil, in the time it took you to talk all that bullshit. Okay? Step your game up, Phil. Step your content creation game up right now. Okay? This is what it is. This is what it is. And this is me on an iPad, sir. On an iPad. Don't worry, we're gonna get more. There's gonna be so many more. There's gonna be so much. You're gonna see so much. So much. You're gonna see so many more screens. Like I said, even if something happens to this channel, I'm coming right the fuck back, baby. Right the fuck back. I ain't going nowhere. Alright? 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 It'll be here. I'll be here. I'll be here. I'll be somewhat. It's still coming out, brother. It's still gonna come out. Alright? One single iPad. That's it. That's all it is. Steve, did you put the... He didn't do it. Alright, guys. So before I dip, I don't want to ruin it. I don't want to ruin this brand new. Here we go. All right. So here we got copy leak address. All right. Here we go. I'm gonna pin it. I'm pinning this one. Hey, and anybody restreaming tonight or not? Let's see. Who's restreaming? Looks like nobody's restreaming. All right. Here we go. All right. So there's Steve of the Deads. All right. You can check it out if you're not going to restream. I love you guys. Love you guys. Love you guys. I catch you guys later. I'm going to put it Steve of the Dead again. All right. So I catch you guys later, okay? I love you. Love you. Love you. Love you. See you tomorrow. Bye. Love you.